Yeah. Repo sesh when? Now? You guys won't hop on. There's no way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you guys. You guys won't hop on. Your schedule is cleared all weekend. I need you to carry me bridal style. Yeah, do that. I don't know if I want to hop on right now. Wait, what is this pinned tweet? Oh, why am I just now seeing that? Hop on. Yo, why am I so short? Hold on. Hold on. My VTuber, I'm too short on the screen. I need to be taller. Right, chat? Like how I am IRL. I'm like 6 foot IRL. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Look at that. That's how I really am. Look, like this. That's how I really am. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I was trolling you guys the whole time. I'm like 6 foot. I'm like 6'3". All right. I'm a tall dude. I'm a tall dude. I'm like basketball height. I'm like basketball height. All right. You know. I'm gonna start popping up in stream like this for you guys, alright? We're gonna be like this. 3-2 vibes. That's how he looks on his steppy stool. The boots give you 5 inches of height. Legs look like chopsticks. That's crazy work right there. Peep the legs though. Wait. Peep me out. Come on, chat. Ready? All right, we got a cool little style with the plaid trip pants. Okay, like the fashion's kind of crazy. You gotta admit the fashion's crazy. I don't usually show the full fit, chat. All right, so this is some rare shit going on right now. This is rare. This is super rare. Come on. I never usually show the full fit. But this is different. Today is different. We peeked your legs enough when you showed your crotch in our face. That is crazy. VR Pookie Cutie Vampy Beautiful on my way of the kind of the kind king. What? Did someone clip that? No one clipped it, right? Also, they're gonna get what Dimples just said, which yeah, no, don't clip it, right? One of a kind king. Oh, clip that. The crotch thing. So sometimes when I go away, let's see if it happens right now. If I step away, my idle pose when not idle as in like K-pop, J-pop, not that idle. My idle when I walk away from my camera, okay? You're either gonna get the crotch shot or you're gonna get me looking like I'm dying, okay? Let's see which one you get. Alright, so you got the one where I'm dying. Okay, you got that one. You got that one, okay? The crotch shot is mad rare. Whenever I played Stellar Blade, I swear that shit happened all the time. I don't know how to trigger it, so I'm sorry, chat, but... It doesn't happen anymore, chat. Oh, wait, it happened! It's happening. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Honestly, it's usually worse than that. It's usually exactly what. It's just a cross shot, honestly. That's the closest you're gonna get. I ran out of things to say. I wonder why it only happened during Stellar Blade. This is a good question, honestly. That's a great question. I have no idea. I don't know. That is a great question. Guys, what if I become a just chatter? What if I just start stream, no more games? I'm just vibing with chat. What if I do that? Is that lit? Is that lit? That's where everyone grows, low key. Just chatting. What if I become a reactor? Like, am I just gonna react to YouTube content? Should we low key see how that goes right now? What should I react to though? I'm on YouTube right now. I don't know what to react to. Femboy fishing? Can we watch Hot Men, please? We could watch Femboy fishing. You really said that 2 times, Bunny. That's insane. What? Like, that was said 2 times in chat. Oh, man. React to these and ha, very funny. Very funny. I don't know if I could be a reactor, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. For real though, should I do VR? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm a lurk, y'all. Enjoy. See you later, Dad. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. Again, Tool. You could react to Max0r's. Bunny, I'm gonna pretend that I know what you're talking about. Alright? Say 10 nice things about you and you'll play VR with me. Oh, it's the Bloodborne video you posted. Oh, we kind of can do that. That's actually a great idea. That's actually a great idea. Do I have my headphones down here? I do. We low-key could do that. Say 10 nice things about Dimples. I could do that. You think that's hard for me, right? I could do that. Oh yeah, ignore me and Sophie. This convo we had. All right, we both like Daniela a lot. Ignore it, chat. All right, ignore it. Dad's playing VR chat, huh? No way. You have VR chat? You're gonna go lurk and play VR chat and not invite me. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Wow. I'm offended. I actually am offended. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. What? Dad caught a Pokemon and is still not saying anything. That's crazy work, man. I don't even know what to say. I actually don't know what to say. Full screen it? No. No question mark? Did I really just get a question mark? Sounds fine for you. No shot Dad left to lurk and play VR chat. Honestly, that's a W move, if I'm gonna be totally honest, because I just be vibing in worlds. yo, Dad. What's going on? Do you have a VR headset or are you playing on PC? Okay, I could do it. He is finding the boss in there. Let him be. He doesn't need a wingman. Hey, Dad, you trying to go Riz? You trying to go Riz in front of chat? Like we could do that. Yo, we could two man. I'm telling you right now, we can go to a club, and I can get banned from Twitch. We could do it. If that sounds cool with you, I'm down. I could do it. Dimples, you're a good streamer. All right. Yo, count these. All right. You're a good streamer. All right. You're I like your VTuber model. I love it. It's awesome. All right. You're funny. You're funny. You're very funny. This shit's about you. It's about you, I promise. Okay, hold on. Wait, you know what? Let me do it here. Wait, let me do it here so it means more, okay? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Okay. You're funny. All right? We're on 4. We're on 4. What else? Your name Dimples. That's a great Twitch name. That's 5. That's a great Twitch name. 6. You are nice. You're nice. I'm not lying about that one. You're so nice to me when we play video games. Like you don't make fun of me. You don't tell me to fuck off. Ooh, yeah. No, I'm totally not lying about that one. 7. You have a cool community. Your community on Discord's cool, man. I like them. I like them. 8. I like your chat. I like your Twitch chat. Okay, your Twitch chat's cool. You know, I love them. They love me. You know, we vibe well. Yo, shout out to Emmy and Kitty and Bounce and everyone over there. Yo, shout outs. Now that one was really truthful right there. I'm serious. And 9. You got cool hair. You got cool hair. All right, you dye your hair and stuff, and I think it's pretty lit. You know, you're bald. All right, well, you got a nice bald head. All right, that's 9 and 10. I like your emotes. Cool emotes. Big fan of the Dimples emotes. All right, boom. That's 10. I said 10 nice things about you, Dimples. All right. Do you believe me now? Did I? Come on. All right. Now you have to play VR chat with me. Now you gotta play VR chat with me. There we go, chat. He just said he wants to rub your bald head like a crystal ball. Is that what you got from everything I just said, Bunny? That's what you just got from that? He said nice things about my streamer life. No, I commented on your hair and you being funny and nice. Okay, those are like 3 things in your IRL, right? You know what I'm saying? Out of 10. 3 out of 10? Yeah, but I know you more for your streaming, right? Me and you were streaming buddies, you know? We did collab stream before, like we're streaming homies. We're streaming homies. That's not bad. We drank together. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Fast Penguin. What's that game called? We played that game. The one I'm thinking of that I can't remember. We played that one. Guys, remember he said he would not invite me again. I said that today, didn't I? Way to turn a girl down. Dude, I said mad nice things. What? Hey, club. Hey, chat. ×3. What's good, y'all? Yo, GameCube, what's good? How are you doing? How you doing, GameCube? We just did like 5 hours. We just did like a 5-hour stream. It's almost going to be a 6-hour stream. I know my chat says 3 hours and 55 minutes, but my connection cut out. My connection cut out. So in reality, we're getting ready to hit 6 hours. I was supposed to end stream like an hour or two ago, but chat is forcing me to stay live, and they want me to play VR. They want me to hop on VR chat. Okay, that's what's going on right now to speed everything up for you. Doing good. I saw you playing Ghostwire. I love that game so much. It's so good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're getting ready to react to this Bloodborne review. We're getting ready. Anyway. Dimples, I hope you like the nice things I said about you. I truthfully meant them. There might have been one lie in there. But hopefully we could fix this lie so it won't be a lie anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully we could fix that, alright? Also, I don't know if any of you guys realize, but I have 2 new emotes in chat. We got a Daniela one from Haunting Ground, and we got a Sadako. Yeah. Low key, guys. Spam some Sadako. Spam some Sadako in chat real quick. Maybe I will do VR if I see Sadako in chat, alright? Maybe I will. Sadako will be the reason why I stream longer. Okay? It could happen. It could happen. Okay, nice. Okay, nice, yeah. Okay. Alright, no, I think that worked. I might actually do it. I hope you've been well though, GameCube, seriously. Always nice to see you in chat. Alright, let's do this, chat. This was requested by Bunny. So you guys will get my reaction. I don't know if I watched the whole thing. I think I watched a little bit of it. So I will finally watch the full thing, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go.
The video has spoilers. Bloodborne is a Lovecraftian horror RPG that no one understands by definition, where the player is free to attack hordes of human children at will and consume their innards. If that in-depth and engaging anti-baby gameplay appeals to you, keep listening because it gets worse. In this game, you play as John Bloodborne, a foreigner incapable of speech without the use of
Nah. Did they really? Wait, I gotta pause it on this.
Children at will and consume their innards. If that in-depth and engaging anti-baby gameplay appeals to you, keep listening because it gets worse. In this game, you play
wait. What the fuck? Yo, nah, bro. I know this is not actual customization, but I see people make like the funniest characters Like the funniest looking characters. Long ass arms, like eyes coming out of their head and shit. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Maybe it's like a PC thing, I don't know.
Bloodborne, a foreigner incapable of speech without the use of sign language, and stricken with Habsburg disease, comes to the ancient city of London, seeking treatment for the sins of his cousins. In doing so, he will begin hallucinating talking dolls, spider people, and the great... Journeying further, John Bloodborne becomes conscripted into the service of a gay elder god and the 60-year-old man he keeps as a pet, and it...
This is the real lore? Also, why is there blood on my face? I gotta get that off me. Okay. Alright, let's keep going.
Conscripted into the service of a gay elder god and the 60-year-old man he keeps as a pet, and is given the ultimate task of killing an invisible infant in order to cure his anemia. To accomplish said Herculean task, the player must journey through dark forests, terrifying nightmares, and the meth-ridden alleyways of a post-Brexit Britain, slaying monsters, exploring, and tricking women into being impregnated by gods so you can consume the child. This game is an excellent realization of a Metroidvania with something new around every corner, a great action RPG which pits you against insurmountable odds and extreme challenges, and has a gripping story and lore about discovering the eldritch truth. So, if you can, play it yourself, because I'm not going to hold back on the details. It's no secret that my reviews are entertaining.
Hey yo, what the hell was this?
And has a gripping story and lore about discovering the...
By the way, shout out to the doll. That's wife. That's wife. Club, I started Expedition 33 yesterday. God, it's so good and deep and mysterious. Yo, I've been watching Lyra stream that game a lot, and oh my god, it looks beautiful. I want that game so bad. I do. That's taking attack command games to a whole new level. Like, it looks insane. Holy shit, I need it. I'm glad you're enjoying it though, seriously. Doll's the only wife you're gonna get.
Eldritch truth. So if you can, play
hey,
it
if it's her, I'll
because
take it. Fuck it.
To hold back on the details. It's no secret that my reviews
No,
are...
that's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to stop
If you
on.
can, play it yourself.
Wait,
because
hold on.
I'm not going to hold back on the details.
What the fuck? Okay, well that's true, but also I did not want to see that. Oh my god.
Entertainment first, so I don't suggest using me as genuine advice.
Yo, not the Persona
However,
5
most people can't play this game
text
ever
box.
because you have to buy a $400 magical box sold by the wizard Sony in order to experience it. And even then, you get to see it in an amazing 30 frames per second with no anti-aliasing. Port this game to PC, I beg of you. In fact, I can assume that a lot of people watching this video will basically never play the game. But keep watching because I'm hilarious and original. Do that, and I can give you the full, unfiltered, uncensored, unsubstantiated, and unsportsmanlike experience that is Bloodborne. The gameplay is what makes this game great, and the easiest way to describe it is simple but complicated. On a simple level, your baby brain...
So it's just now starting, is what you're telling me. This video is just now starting? Chat, why is there blood on my face again? Gotta get it off. Gotta get it off. Okay. So, it started 2 minutes ago? No. It's just now getting started. It's just now getting started. Let me rechat.
Game great, and the easiest way to describe it is simple but complicated. On a simple level, your baby brain is responsible for only 2 tasks, dodging and hitting. And dodging in this game renders you temporarily invincible. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Because every single enemy is adjusted to keep pace with you. Basic enemies are basically able to whoop your ass into fucking non-existence. Every encounter, therefore, is tense and engaging. When you kill someone, it's because you were faster and had more meth than they did. On a complicated level, you have a gun, and normally bullets hurt people, but in London, bullets are a suggestion, like the Geneva Geneva Convention. Here in England, it's all about the knife
Huh?
bins. Except when you shoot somebody mid-attack, you gain the mystical and arcane ability to plunge your fist through their ribcage like Mortal Kombat, and rip out their heart, which is considered rude and a slight annoyance. This extends to behind them if you charge an attack, which sometimes causes you to reach up a pig's asshole and rip out the prostate like fruit by the foot. Side note, the most optimal farming route for currency in this game is called Murgo's Pig Fisting Route. See, I changed the webpage. And in this route, you sneak up behind this guy and do him the dirty. Then entice...
It's true. It's true, and I wish it wasn't true. Chat, I wish that shit wasn't true. It's true, man.
These two swinular bastards to be mauled to death by members of Organization 13. Repeat 50 times. On a complicateder level, every single weapon in the game has 2 different modes with 2 different movesets. And transforming between them gives you special attacks, in addition to running attacks, plunging attacks, attacks, swinging attacks. On a theoretical physicist level, your character memorizes squiggly lines and fridge art created by gods for passive bonuses that work regardless of weaponry. My favorites are more money, and more money they stack. Finally, on a meta-theoretical chiropractic level, every weapon is customizable with different gem slots that give differing effects for your attacks. And there are different types that can literally change all of the stats of the weapon, like making a fucking spear do more damage based off of intelligence. There's definitely more and a lot of strategy in how you level up your character, but I assume that you know how to level up in a fucking video game. But with all this combat prowess, you may be wondering, Max0r, who are these crusty abominations?
Huh? Oh no, you're not getting this by me. We're gonna see this shit.
But with all
We're gonna see this shit. Hold on.
combat prowess,
This better not be TOS
may
though.
be wondering,
Please. Wait. What the fuck? Alright.
Or who are these crusty abominations that you're fighting on screen? Well, to learn that much, we're going to have to delve into the lore. So buckle your
Okay.
britches, bitches, because this shit is wild. If I say something questionable, just accept it as fact. I can be trusted. 60 years ago, 20 rowdy college students took their education extremely seriously because they found woman Cthulhu. She was just in a portable toilet downstairs. Also, because they were bored, they beat to death a god of the sea with some bats, but that's a story for later. It turns out the entire world is ruled and created by a race of elder gods beyond human comprehension called the Great Ones. Figuring this out, they got Cthulhu's blood and were like, we can make a religion out of this. Because it turns out the blood can heal people, which is really good due to all the knife crime. So everyone starts drinking it a little too much and they get the money to build 36 cathedrals, but it turns out eventually the blood turns you into a werewolf. So the church hires a guy named German to go fight the beasts with an organization known as the Hunters, but there's too many beasts, so he gives up. Now the knife crime is increased even more.
Yo, GameCube. I see you. I don't think it'll be enough to beat a vampire. See, chat, what you gotta understand is, I'm a vamp. You can't beat me, all right? And if you did, it's because I let you. You know what I'm saying, chat? All right? I'm a nice vamp, all right? But I don't go down. Pause. Anyway, let's get back to it.
German sort of goes insane and creates a life-size doll of one of his students who is an 8-foot-tall Amazonian. He also canonically has sex with it. The moon god, for some reason...
What? Did he just have one of the...
Knife crime is increased even more, and German sort of goes insane and creates a life-size doll of one of his students who is an 8-foot-tall Amazonian. He also...
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. Nah, they did my dude Gehrman like that? Yo. What the fuck? I do eat a lot of garlic, though. Ah, shit. Well, that's problematic, Cube. That's pretty problematic for me. Dimples, you can't. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know? Also, what if I want? What if I'm... You know what? Let me not say that.
Canonically has sex with it. The moon god, for some reason, kind of takes notice of this and is like, all right, listen, I'm building a suicide squad. I will bring your waifu to laifu if you serve me for all time as my slave. German reasonably thinks that this is a great deal and is imprisoned in a dream. This is where you come in. See, the moon god assassinates baby gods for fun, but needs a hitman to go into the real world to do it since he's confined to the ninth dimension. So in addition to fighting all manner of giant beasts and uncovering dark secrets, the true aim of this game is to commit infanticide. There's enough bullshit here to fill tax legislation, so comment your own poorly summarized Bloodborne lore below. And for the rest of us non-chills, we have ample time to explain more of what makes this game great. Yes, you have been jinxed.
Nah, shout out to the Persona 5 fans,
in most
man.
video games, bosses cap off areas,
Shout out to
but
them.
in Bloodborne, areas are preambles to a dick flattening, and nothing will challenge your skill in quite the same way, except for the goddamn Witches of Hemwick, who were placed into the game for disability access. You can probably tell that Bloodborne is a hard game. We don't even know if a games journalist can beat it, but it's hard in a fair way that tests your skills and reaction time, except for Lawrence, but I'll get back to Lawrence later. What sets this game's bosses apart is that the challenge makes it feel like you're a really small dude jabbing a toothpick into a building-sized deer demon. So yeah, I would be impressed if he killed that. But not only that, unlike Dark Souls, every single boss reacts meaningfully to how you attack them. Large beasts can have their bones cracked and their tendons wound into a slinky. Bone boys can be knocked over and have their marrow sick. And human enemies will wince and recoil when they see your height difference. As well, every boss punishes you for cowardice and actively discourages backpedaling with their forward momentum, causing every fight to be an elaborate dance with a thrilling back and forth. Unless you're fighting Rom, who is the really hungry caterpillar if he had a legion of arachnid slaves who threw their heads underground like ostriches. We don't talk about him. And while we're on the subject of bad bosses, this motherfucker, let me tell you something. The humanoid bosses in this game are paradoxically the most dangerous. But Mikolash is a psychological hazard that will
Nah,
hurt you
shout out to
personally.
Mikolash.
This boss literally feels like cut content because the fight centers around chasing him, and his direction depends on RNG, making him an actual speedrun killer. When you
There's a Nicolas Cage meme slash joke here, and it's probably one of the best memes ever in gaming. All right, let's continue.
corner him, he uses one attack, and then you chase him again, where he gains the power to insta-kill you. God forbid you're hit by it, because that's 10 minutes gone. Here's a tip. Save up 10 poison knives and steal from your family if you must. Then wait until he jumps down this hole, poison him repeatedly, and watch him spaz the fuck out until death. You will thank me. But as a result of everyone who isn't Miko shit, conquering a boss in this game is absolutely rewarding on a level that other games cannot match. It's only because the odds are stacked against you in ways that don't feel bullshit most of the time that conquering them is the main reason I play, and their fights are undoubtedly the best I've ever done in video games. But that isn't most of the time in the game. In fact, a lot of your time is spent exploring the areas, so let's get into that. Lesson 1 in area design. Where the fuck am I going? Exploration is the name of the game, except it's called Bloodborne. Only this time, you don't bring smallpox and kill 20 million people. We're looking at a solid 10 this time, because the main enemies in this game are British townspeople. It's how the developers made sure you didn't feel bad about killing them. The plague of beasts infecting London causes people's teeth to become beast-like, makes you aggressive at night, and slurs your speech.
Yo, hold on, chat. Oh man, hold on. Misery posted a link. Misery posted a link. Hold on. Let me. I love video games like that, seriously. Bro, am I not logged in to my Twitch? My own Twitch? I need to put a code in for this? Bro. Bro. Okay. Please work. And don't ask me for this code again. Did we get it right? Okay, we did. You see Misery posting those memes all the time? Oh god, I gotta look now. I gotta look now. Oh, okay. So what are you saying? What are you saying about, like, who are you calling this? Who is this? Who is this? That's me. That's oh. Okay. Let's continue.
You to stop them as a hunter should. If you don't look up where to go next in this game, good fucking luck. People get lost all the time. Get used to it. This game doesn't do exploration like, oh look, there's loot in this hallway. My dopamine's gonna go crazy. That's baby shit. This is daddy's exploration, where you find a route back to a place you were in 10 hours ago. And I hope you weren't expecting a minimap or... any map. Every single hallway is a rabbit hole of discovery and your hand isn't held. Case in point, Cathedral Ward is a level but feels like a hub area because it connects to fucking everything. And where you start the game is in the middle of a loop-de-loop involving torturous experimentation. Just look at the fucking map of this game, everything overlaps. And yes, there is a level called Nightmare Lecture Hall, and no, it does not connect to the Altar of Despair, although you would think that. Fittingly, the Lecture Hall is the smallest area, and more fittingly, 90% of the combat is graduates throwing cum at you. The game also has two completely secret
What?
areas.
Is that what that is? What the fuck? Alright, to be fair, man, I mean, it looks that sus, though.
90% of the combat is graduates throwing cum at you.
It looks that
also has
sus.
two
So I
completely
can't
secret
even,
areas that you would not find without the internet.
You know
I
what?
would
This
tell
is
you
this
how to enter, but I don't want to do
this game is more sus than I remember.
calculus. And areas that you would not find without the internet. I would tell you how to enter, but I don't want to do calculus. And what you get at the end? Upper Cathedral Ward is legitimately a horror area in a game loved for its combat, because it's filled with enemies who act out my greatest fears. Stealing currency permanently gives me fucking chills every time I talk about it. Castle Canehurst is proof that From Software hates us all.
Hold up.
Castle Canehurst is proof that From Software hates us all, since the best area in the entire game.
Canehurst Castle, 10 out of 10. Nah, he's right. That's the best area. I'm not joking in the game.
Because
it's
so
so
filled with
good.
enemies who act out my greatest fears. Stealing currency permanently. It gives me fucking chills every...
Do you guys know where this is from? I know it starts with a D. I know what it's from. Alright. Yeah, you know it's, yeah, that's right. Fire. Ducktail, bro, when I was young, oh my god, bro. I'm still young. Why am I acting like I'm unk? Chat, I'm not at unk status yet, alright? I'm not an unk. Alright, congrats on the catch, by the way, GameCube. Bro, DuckTales was the shit. I had it on VHS. Like, my mom recorded it for my older sister and older brother when they were younger. And then when I was young, I got that recording, and I watched the fuck out of that shit, dude. Fire. So good. Good times. Anyways.
Time I talk about.
I was such a fan with Donald Duck in the 90s. Hell yeah. Good times. You're a baby. Alright, yeah. No, I'll take that. Instead of being unk, I'll take that. That's fine.
Castle Canehurst is proof that From Software hates us all, since the best area in the entire game requires you to go to the Field of Corn in Ohio and trek down Waldo. But it's worth it to invade the house of that parasitic queen dwelling in her demented castle, so that she may feel the wrath of the proletariat. All we have to do is kill Prince Philip, who guards the way as an eternal lich. On top of this, there are numerous NPCs and NPC quest lines spread throughout the world, all with a series of interactions with each other depending on location and timing. For instance, you...
Hold up. This picture was hard, bro. What? This is sick.
Series of interactions with each other depending on
What? Okay. Alright, is that Yuno from Future Diary? I know that face. I feel like that's Yuno. And that, the old grandma, I'm trying to remember where she's from. I've definitely seen her before. Fuck. Okay, so she got drugs. She got drugs. The beast kills her if you bring her to Cathedral Ward in the church. Also kills Ariana, that's her name. But if Ariana doesn't get killed, she births the great one, okay? And then you can get the umbilical cord. All right, boom. Depicted as the church lady. Okay, the church lady, the yandere. You know what? This is mad accurate because she is yandere. over you. If she sees you drinking Ariana's blood, she will kill Ariana, okay? She does not like that shit, all right? It's either you drink her blood or you don't drink any blood, all right? You can't get her. You can't get Ariana. She wants you to herself, all right? Boom. This dude, who the hell is this? Isn't this him before he transforms? I'm pretty sure that's him before he transforms. So in a way, yeah, when he transforms, he kills his old self. Yes, jerks off. Now I'm a little confused with this part. I'm a little confused with this part, chat. I'm a little confused with this part. Okay. Misinforms. This is you. Secretly loves. Yes, we always will love the Yonade. Gives blood. Okay. No, this adds up, yeah. Okay. Wait, let's move on. That's a guy who lives across from the process. Oh, this asshole. Oh, I hate this dude. Okay.
And timing. For instance, you could direct nuns, prostitutes, and Prince Philip to a church run by a lonely black sludge, then perform enough blood transfusions to send the nun into a yandere rage. Or you could direct them to the nice woman who runs the clinic down the street, who only wants to help and assist others. Then take a strange path through the forest and into her clinic to discover that she's been experimenting on all of them in order to create the Blue Man Group. And if you want, you can take the umbilical cord away from her schizophrenic ass and eat it. The sky's the limit in Bloodborne questlines. And you know what my favorite questline is? The one where you descend into literal hell, complete with eternal punishment, insanity, and femboy fishing. The scariest.
Huh?
I'm of course talking about the descend into literal hell, complete with eternal punishment, insanity, and
This is not a thing. Chat, this is not a thing. Bunny made this up. This can't be actually a thing. Right? This can't be a thing, bro. What? This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Fishing, the scariest of them all. I'm of course talking about the DLC, the only DLC for this game. And if you play through Bloodborne, you have to play through the DLC. I'm not giving you a fucking choice. So to learn why, you
have to play it. You have to.
Spore galactic adventures. Jungles. Come with me on this amazing journey to find the secrets of the Bloodborne, the old hunters.
Yes, sir.
I want you to imagine hell. Now imagine hell written by H.P. Lovecraft. It will be filled with squids, immigrants, and air conditioning. This DLC has none of that except the squids. For you see, those college kids from the lore section of the video were built fucking different. They experimented on an entire village and possibly beat up a god of the sea. Those college kids from the lore section of the video were built fucking...
What the f... Okay, all right, yeah. They got the J's in their mouth too.
An entire village and possibly beat up a god of the sea so fucking bad that her consciousness in the 9th dimension died. We spent an entire game killing an infant, and these guys somehow killed the MILF god. But anyways, in the process of this, it cursed them and all of the hunters to be doomed to a hell upon death, where they will hunt in a bloodthirsty rage without rest for all eternity, indistinguishable from a political subreddit. Case in point, this is Ludwig. He's the first boss of the DLC and has a reputation.
Ludwig? It's not Ludwig? Or am I being trolled? Oh, it's either? Okay, bet.
For causing refunds. Not because he's bad, but because he's too good for you. The first phase is as difficult for me as realizing that Golden Corral is not actually a real corral.
Okay, let's be real, guys. Let's be real, guys. Hold on.
First phase is as difficult for me as realizing that Golden Corral...
Is anyone eating here? Deadass. Be real. Has anyone ate here before? I'm not trying to throw shade, bro, but like... I might be trying to throw shade, low-key. You have? Ooh. Chat, who's gonna tell Bunny? Who's gonna tell Bunny? Long time ago. Ooh, okay.
Corral
Let's
is
go.
not
Let's go.
actually a real corral, but like every restaurant except Golden Corral, the rewards at the end are delicious because his second phase is
All right. To be honest, I never ate there, so I can't really talk. So I don't know if it's trash or not. All right, let's go.
even harder. Now, I'm not going to lie, this DLC has 4 bosses and 3 of the hardest bosses I have ever fought in any video game ever. So your ass will be clenched the entire time, and the fact that he's the 3rd hardest is fucking concerning. Some people tell me, Max0r, your videos have gotten me through tough times because they made me laugh. But like this boss.
Yo, Ludwig, to me, is probably the hardest boss in the game. I would say Ludwig and Lady Maria are the 2 hardest bosses in the game, no doubt, no doubt. We went twice and went and not worth it, no. Yeah. I never hear anyone talk about Golden Corral, honestly. I don't know.
You are the one who is truly overcoming these challenges, and I believe in your ability to beat both of them. King, Boss Lightning Round. The DLC has many such cases of amazing bosses, including Lady Maria, who is the basis for German's extremely
no, that's
creepy
actually
8-foot-tall
wife. That's
doll
actually the
fetish,
wife.
but we'll get back to that. And Orphan of Cause, who was born from the literal dead body of a god. If you enjoy the sensation of being beaten to death with a sharpened placenta, this is the fight for you. And as with everything that From Software makes, they threw in a boss that they didn't really finish and called it a day. I'm of course talking about Lawrence, which is a very mundane name for a fire monster locked in hell. Take my advice, don't fight Lawrence.
Did you... How did you get me calling Ludwig the hardest boss? And you saying because I'm attracted to his horsey face? Huh? Make that make sense. Just please. I need more context.
You only lose a part of yourself, since this boss fights you by dropping off his own legs and then violently vomiting and shitting lava everywhere. I've always wanted my game about dynamic dodging and elaborate fencing to be reduced to shitty area denial like it's Team Fortress 2. To wrap things up, the music of this game is pretty good, but the DLC music is fucking insane. I don't know what it is about Japanese composers being able to make better symphonies than the... It's Team Fortress 2. To wrap things up, the music of this game is pretty good.
Nah, this is a great reference, man. Metal Gear Solid fans understand. That's Ocelot's, that's his thing. That's what he says. He's like, yo, you're pretty good. You know? I seen it. I see the ref. This is making me want to play Metal Gear, honestly. Yeah, no, this is making me want to play it.
The DLC music is fucking insane. I don't know what it is about Japanese composers being able to make better symphonies than the continent that invented them, but just take a listen.
Facts. Yeah, no, they snapped. They snapped.
Have you ever thought, as I do, that this game is just too good, that you would really rather be playing a shittier version of the game, such as the engagement of the Chalice Dungeons? I, of course, jest. They're fine, probably, except for half of them, because Bloodborne has an optional system of infinite dungeon generation for all of those
Gotta
who
love
wish to
it.
break free of the shackles of good level design. Let's talk about how, and more importantly, why. First of all, Bloodborne has a system of dungeons that everyone shares and dungeons that are random. For my footage, I played the shared dungeons that you can be guaranteed the pain you witness on screen is mandatory. One of the biggest strengths of Bloodborne is the ability to have interesting and challenging enemy encounters gently rubbed with the blood-stained hands of Miyazaki. But I don't think I have to explain to you how randomizing almost every encounter in the game could be imbalanced. But fortunately, most enemies you encounter in the Chalice dungeons are new to spare British people your wrath, so you instead fight SCP-96. But why are we here? It turns out that the entire city of London was built on a Celtic burial ground, an ancient civilization called the Tumerians who discovered the healing powers of blood and then mysteriously disappeared. Wow, I wonder what happened. This is all cool in theory, but the reality is that most of the time you fight the same 4 enemies, and the first 3 dungeons can be replaced by Simon Says. My cat literally wouldn't notice. The Chalice dungeons are so forgotten that the developers use them to put joke enemies into the game. My favorite is the man who aggressively rolls at you.
I remember this dude. He's fucking naked though. It's always the naked enemies, bro. Why? Everyone's obsessed with it.
and the 3 overweight men. Do you remember that basic enemy from like 2 levels? He is the boss now. Rom, he is the boss again. The only thing stopping me from throwing myself into a wood chipper is the fact that Mikolash isn't back. And if you're going to have replays, you probably want to make sure that they're actually good. In fact, the bosses are so fucking imbalanced that the Watchdog fight is primarily comprised of instant kill attacks.
I hate that fucker.
Backwards on a keyboard, and this shit is too fucking much. Now, normally that would be all, but the dungeons go deeper. What we have discussed so far is merely the surface, and there is a much darker syndicate lying just below. These places you must never venture, for they are the save edit dungeons, whereby through wizardry, the community are able to conjure up deep, dark chasms and share them with the rest of the world. Of these secrets, there are only 2 that I shall reveal to you, and the first is the Cum Dungeon. Yes, you heard that correctly and clearly. The Cum Dungeon is the name of the most optimal farming route ever conceived by the fucking cricket people who do this shit, whereby the player enters
that's definitely what they look like when they're modding, when they're hacking, whatever.
Murgo's pig fisting route can give you 10,000 echoes. This gives 83,000. And if you thought that sorcery was bad, it gets much worse. You can insert anything from the game files by save editing a chalice dungeon. Anything. This includes cut and unfinished content from the game that the developers forgot to delete, like this doggo who attacks you with invisible lightning. Overall, the challenge dungeons are bad. They're not actually very fun to play, and yet I love them. Everyone loves them because they—
Chat, the Cum Dungeon is actually real. It's not a myth. It's not a legend. It's real. And I don't know how to feel about it. I've never been there, so—
allow us to further explore a long-dead game with the help of a passionate community. Now, before we sign off, I know what you're thinking. Max0r, what about the multiplayer? That I would love to talk about with all the footage I have, but it's dead. If this game releases on PC, and it better, then I will talk about the multiplayer extensively. And finally, this game and this video would not be complete if I didn't talk about the Hunter's Dream. After all the combat, the battles, and the difficulty of this game, it's nice to have a place to recharge, purchase items, upgrade weapons, and watch as it violently burns to the ground. This is where you'll find German slowly wasting away as his soul remains captive for an eternity, and his doll waifu that he sold his existence to be with. She talks to you, levels you up, offers you advice, and German says you're allowed to have sex with her. When I fell down and felt defeated, she was there to pick me up. When I
okay, you know what?
Randomly, she pretended to be impressed. And
he kind of does say that, huh?
Randomly, she fell down and felt defeated. She was there to pick me up. When I emoted,
wait a
says
minute.
You're allowed.
You're welcome to use whatever you find.
To have sex with her.
Even the doll, should it please you. ... Mad sus. He literally just hinted to it. How come I'm just now realizing this? Gehrman's a freaky ass dude, man.
When I fell down and felt defeated, she was there to pick me up. When I emoted at her randomly, she pretended to be impressed. And she was there, graciously standing in the background of this one shot that I took of myself. She is our waifu now, and the game is perfect and complete because she is in it. Now excuse me as I engage in the supplementary lore material. Should you get the game? Yes, absolutely. I am biased. In fact, you should physically enter Sony's headquarters.
I'm not gonna rewind
that.
I'm not gonna rewind that.
I will be right there with you. Tasers will not stop me. I would like to thank the corrupt hackers and politicians funneling money into this channel directly from the taxpayer. If you would like to contribute your funds accrued through extensive federal government corruption, you can head to my Patreon to learn more. I would also like to thank the kind denizens of the Mythbusters Smut Discord who sent me half the memes in this video. And as always, thank you for watching.
Okay. No, shout out to Max0r. I'm gonna give the video a like. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good shit. I like it. Very nice. Very funny. Funny dude. Brings up a lot of good points, honestly. A lot of good points. And yeah. I didn't realize the doll thing. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm just like, you know what, Gehrman, bro? That's some wild shit. Okay. Especially the dungeon. Very good points. No, you're right. You're right. You guys are right. Well then. We have been live for 6 hours. In 20 minutes, it'll be 7. And yeah. I think That was some good reacting. Thanks for saying the bid. The bid? The vid. Thanks for saying the vid, Bunny. Thank you. Also, all right, I think I'm gonna log off, guys. I think I'm gonna log off. It was nice chilling with you guys. Seriously, it was nice vibing. We played some Ghostwire Tokyo. We played some Skull. We did a reacting video. I'm starting my reacting arc, low key. Low key. It's not high key at all right now. It's still low key. It's still low key. All right. And yeah. Yeah. Have a good one. Yeah, you too. You too, GameCube. Clubbing his imaginary girlfriend. Maybe. Titty smack. Huh? What, Dad? Oh, I see. I know what you're talking about. That picture. Yeah. So who in chat? Who is that in chat? All right. I know you guys think that's me. Who else is that? Is anyone going to be brave enough to admit? I feel like that's definitely Bunny. No doubt. Come on, bro. Are we serious right now? We know that's Bunny, chat. Come on. We know that's Bunny. I could see it. I can see it now. I can see it. Anyways, I'll see you guys. I'm supposed to be streaming today, which is Saturday, but I'm going out with my family. So at 8 p.m. later today, you probably will not get a stream from me. So, you know, I'm glad I got to stream really long today. We did 6 hours. Not bad. Not bad. It was very fun, chat. Thank you for the hype trains. Thank you for the gifted subs earlier. Thank you for the resubs. Very cool, guys. Seriously. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate all the love. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Seriously. I'm gonna get some rest. I kind of want to go make some ramen, even though it's about to be 3 a.m. But I could do like a 3 a.m. ramen run real quick, right? I could. Low key, right? I probably could. Like I always say, new emotes coming soon. And yeah, next time I see you guys, we'll probably be playing Haunting Ground on Tuesday, 2 p.m. EST, pretty early. Sophie will be there. She's making some time, and we're gonna vibe out with Sophie. She might be. Ooh, I can't say that word on Twitch. The S word. The SIMPING word. They don't really like it. Anyway, she'll be doing that to Daniela, I'm sure. And I might be too. Who knows? Anyways, I'll see you guys. Peace out. Wait, should I raid someone? It's never too late for ramen. I like that. I like that mentality. You're right. We raided last time. I'm gonna let you guys chill, all right? I'm sorry I can't send you guys somewhere else to vibe, but hopefully you guys I messed that up. Hopefully you guys have a good day, good night, and all that. I'll see you guys soon. I'll probably be talking to you guys in the Discord. Who knows? We might play some Dead by Daylight or Repo off stream while I'm not streaming. Maybe Dimples will stream it. Who knows? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.